All right, guys. So we've had this for like 2.5 weeks, but I was, as you know, I was going to go to the HART kickoff ceremony in Brooklyn, New York, but I couldn't go. I couldn't make it. My daughter was sick. A lot of stuff going on, but so they didn't really want me to showcase this stuff too much before the, launch, the official launch, which was last Tuesday. So I think it's good now. I think it's a week later. We could take a look at what's going on with this exclusive from Walmart. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what's going on now. Walmart, they're going to have a new line of tools, over 340 different power tools, hand tools, accessories under the HART brand, HART label. As you know, owned by TTI, the same maker of Milwaukee rigid power tools and Ryobi. And they also own Empire, a lot of other brands, a big conglomerate company. All right, so HART. All right, a lot of people, or a lot of you know them, about them because of their hammers, molding bars, stuff like that. But they are now entering the power tool market at the biggest retailer in the world, besides Amazon, but big box store, the HART. All right, so let's take a look. We saw the drill. I did a video on that really quick, and as you see, they're promoting the Frozen. That's coming November 22nd. I believe today's the 23rd, so we missed that, unfortunately. That just tells you how long I had this, but again, all right, so Walmart did a pretty good job packing this up. We got plenty of our recyclable fill. All right, put that to the side. And as you see, the brand new DeWalt folding table. I got another one, $69. My other table has my miner set back up on it, so I didn't want to mess around with it. So I put my miner back on it and got another one for $69, guys. You can't beat it. All right, so this is going to be the HART 3-tool combo kit. All right, now I believe this is a special right now. I think it's $169. All right, it was $179. Now it's $169. I think it's readily available online, not in the store. You cannot get this kit in the store. I do not believe they're going to be selling this actual kit in store. This is going to have the drill driver, a 4 amp hour battery, a circular saw, a 1.5 amp hour battery, okay, and a flashlight. As you can see, a 3-year warranty. All right, so that's the big kicker when you compare these Harbor Freight items, guys. All right, that's the big kicker to the Harbor Freight tools, guys, right? You guys know I'm a huge fan of their hand tools. I don't think you're going to get a better deal out there than these Pittsburgh, even some of the Quinn items. And I've been pretty impressed with some of the Doyle and the other items that Harbor Freight has. But when it comes to the power tools, guys, it's really hard. They're coming out with these new tools in the Bauer and Hercules, which are going to be brushless. We know there's an 8 amp hour battery coming with the Bauer platform, which is great for the outdoor power stuff. But it's that warranty that really, it takes a lot of value away, guys, in my opinion. You can say, it's only $20 for 2 years, but now you're adding another, they're evenly priced as it is, but now you're spending another $20 on a warranty. I don't know. You're going to have to make that decision. But let's open this up and take a closer look. And they will be coming out with hand tools also, guys. Yeah. So, ratchets, sockets. I've heard the sockets are actually, they're made in China, but I heard they're not that bad. Actually, I don't want to get into that, but let's just say someone said that they liked them better than the Icon sockets. All right. But, all right. So, a much nicer bag than with that drill driver. All right. And like I said in the original video, there's nothing looks-wise spectacular about it, but it's not a bad bag. It's not really, you know, again, guys, we can say what we want. These are basically Ryobi tools with white lipstick. All right, so very similar to the Ryobi bag. Okay, all right, it's just that it's black. Got this nice rubber heart logo. All right, I'd like to see some other colors on here, maybe like a, you know, now that they switched their colors from black and red to blue and white, maybe get some blue on here. But they do have a backpack that color wise looks very attractive, but from the pictures I've seen and from the people I've talked to, the quality is not that good on that HART backpack, and it's $10 more than one of the best deals going right now, that Husky backpack. All right, let's take a look. All right, come on over, I'll show you. All right, so you got your manual, circular saw, owner's manual. You can read through this. I feel something in here. What do we got? Oh, that's just this folded up. All right, you got your charger information, your owner's manual for that, your owner's manual for your drill, and probably the flashlight is in here also. Yeah, this is your flashlight right here. Okay, I can shut this light off. I don't know what happened there. All right, so in the box here, let's take out the drill first. You know, you can toss this cardboard if you want. All right, so a lot of people want to know about this, okay? The batteries. The charger, like I said, guys, Porter Cable has something like this. A lot of companies, a lot of the lower end companies are coming out with these type of chargers. You know, there's good and bad to it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not really that big a deal. And like I said, this is so cool. If you gotta kind of put this in your pocket to, you know, charge somewhere, if you want to bring it somewhere to charge, you know, it's easy, it's small, it's compact. You could put it in your jacket pocket if you got to charge your battery somewhere. So there is some pros to this. You know, the issue is usually these type of chargers take a pretty long time to charge the battery, but this is a 2-amp charger. All right, so you know, guys, like I said, it's Ryobi quality, it's Ryobi internals with white lipstick. All right, but it's a 2-amp class 2. I think you'll be fine. All right, but yeah, so the batteries. All right, this is the 4-amp-hour battery. All right, that classic TTI writing, so very similar, you know, obviously to the TTI tools. You got a actual code there you can scan to on these. 72 watt-hour battery. Obviously it's a 4-amp-hour. You do have a power gauge on this. All right, and we got 2 bars, so everything's blue. Again, there's not really a blue tool company out there, so that was probably another reason that they kind of switched from the black and red, and of course to the blue and white, the Walmart colors. But guys, a nice battery. You know, pretty decent quality. I mean, again, there's nothing special about it. I like the button itself is a very easy button to use. You have to keep it pressed as soon as you let go. Some of them have a 2-3 second delay. There's no delay with the hearts. Okay, but it's, you know, nice. Again, nothing special, guys, but a very nice battery. All right, it has a resemblance to the, you know, you definitely know it's a TTI product just by kind of looking at it. All right, I'm going to charge this though, because we're going to use the battery to use the circular saw. So I'll show you. We'll use the Ryobi charger here. Come on over here. Thank you. All right, so real simple. Obviously, turn her on. I should have power. Yeah, there's the green light, if you can see it. And that's it, guys. We're gonna charge her up. Let's see if she, yep. All right, so you'll get a red light and a green light. Green light means it's charging. Once the green light has stopped blinking, it is completely charged. All right, so we had 2 bars. Let's see how long it'll take to kind of charge just sitting here on this Ryobi 18-volt power source. All right, let's get back to the tools here. All right, and of course, you do get another battery. It's the 1.5. All right, so the 3 batteries in this platform right now are the 4 amp hour, the 2 amp hour, and the 1.5. You know, pretty compact. 18 650 cells, of course. You're not going to have 21 700 cells in these. But again, very much looks like, you know, you can tell it's a TTI battery. All right, so like I said, 27 watt hour and a 72 watt hour. So you're getting pretty close to 100 watt hours of power with this kit. All right, so should be pretty good. Obviously, this is probably for the drill driver, and it's great that they didn't give you another 1.5 for the circular saw. Again, circular saws, recips, they burn a lot of juice, so not. All right, guys, we're going to look at the other tools in this kit real quick. I'd probably have an hour and 20-minute video. All right, this is the flashlight. All right, it's an LED light with 200 lumens. Guys, if you remember last year, we talked about it at Home Depot, that 6-tool brushless Makita kit, right? $499. Well, I ended up getting it for $399. But that came with a halogen light. All right, so LED, nice touch. It has a rotating head on it. All right, really nice design. You know, resembles the Ryobi a bit, a little bit different design, but you know, 200 lumens is pretty light, and again, that head rotates really 360 degrees. As you see, it's got this design that you can kind of, you know, wedge a piece of wood in there. Obviously, you can leave it flat and point it at your work area. But as you see here, it's got a 2x4, and you know, you can kind of wedge it in there and you know, point it at your workplace, workstation, wherever you're working, and you know, you can direct it again with that rotating head also. So, you know, I think this is going to retail for $29.99. But again, a lot of these tools aren't really available bare tool yet. All right, this is the drill, guys. We talked about this drill already. This is the 1/2 inch. Remember, they also have a 3/8 drill. Guys, there is no specs that I can find anywhere. I went on HART's website to try to find how much torque this had. It does not tell you. My guess is it has around 500 inch-pounds or so. 1600 RPM, and like I did in the video, you got a 24 position clutch. You know, again, for $79, comes with the batteries. Real nice deal. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the circular saw. Really impressed, guys. You know, at this price point, you know, we don't really know. Obviously, it's $179 for this 3-piece kit, but I haven't seen this bare tool yet. Now, you get a 24-tooth carbide blade also, guys. 8,000 max RPM. It's a thin kerf blade. All right, looks very similar to the Ryobi, but you know, you got that nice logo. You got the HART name. You know, they did a pretty nice job with this stuff, guys. Obviously, you know, that doesn't mean a thing, but you know, the quality looks there. It doesn't look really chintzy, right? But anyway, you know, at this price point, guys, to get a, you know, a 6.5 inch circular saw with, you know, you do get a dust attachment also. Again, there's not too many saws at this price point. You know, I try to compare apples to apples. You know, I have the Porter cable. You're going to see I like this much better than the Porter cable. I didn't think I would like any saw better than that, you know, in this price point, obviously. But you get the dust attachment, like I said. The shoe, I was really impressed with. I don't know if this is magnesium, but it's just really well balanced. And you're going to see when I cut with it, guys, it's a really nice saw. Now, where the battery goes, it's kind of just like the Ryobi, right? Obviously, that's a torpedo battery, and this is a slide-on pack. But this it's in the same place, right? It's on the side of it. I wasn't usually a big fan of it, but again, with, you know, these batteries, and this is with a 1.5, guys, you cannot believe how light this saw is. But it's not. It doesn't feel cheap in any way. You know, the Porter cable, you kind of have that feel to it. You don't really get that with this, guys. But again, you know, it's basically the Ryobi, right? And I'm a big fan of their brushless circular saw. They're 7¼ inch. This is a 6½, but it has that same design, guys. But again, really nice, saw, right? It doesn't appear cheap, doesn't feel cheap, and at this price point, guys, it's a really nice saw. Now it has a 0 to 56 degree bevel. All right, the max cut depth is 2 1/16. There's the Allen wrench to put on the blade. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Super simple. Just obviously make sure the battery is out whenever you change or put on a blade on a circular saw. I'm going to show you how the dust attachment goes on. Super simple as well. But let's take a look at the blade going on this HART 6½ inch 20-volt saw. Again, come on over here. Really nice. I'm very surprised at how nice this is, guys. Again, it's nothing special, all right? It's Ryobi, but again, to be sold at Walmart, I think that's what kind of gets everyone kind of excited a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know if my Ryobi. I don't know, guys. Obviously, it's Ryobi with some white lipstick, but the looks of it, just the color combination. All right, so take this off. And it's simple. Now this is usually the hardest part, but it was that easy, guys. Now you can let go. All right, it's that simple, people. Alright, I'm gonna hit that lock again. Just really easy for the homeowner to set this up, guys. Alright, you don't have to go too crazy, but you want to make it real tight. You don't want that blade flying off. Alright, guys, so that's it. You put your little Allen wrench back in its spot. Lock this back up. It's a 6½ inch, guys. So, you can do a lot. 2x4s, 1x6s, any 2-inch deep cut. Different degrees you got on here. All right. Again, the quality of the shoe. I'm pretty surprised at this point. It looks like it's magnesium, but I'll have to look into that. Let me just tighten this up. That's very loose on there. I don't like that at all. A little bit wobbly here, so if you kind of loosen it too much, the screw might actually come out. All right, but not a big deal. All right, so that's it, guys. Again, this battery's kind of dead, but I'll let you, and we'll be making some cuts here. All right. Obviously the battery's dead, but let's put the 4 on. Should be looking pretty decent here. We'll switch these out. And the light is blinking good. All right, so this is what you're going to use with this anyway, so it's good to get the feel. Again, not that heavy, guys, even with the 4. All right, again, a nice looking saw, guys. I don't know what the price point is going to be. Again, this is $179 for everything. I mean, you're probably looking at a $59, $69 saw. I don't know. Again, guys, we just saw a couple kits at Home Depot that are basically the identical tool to this. I don't think HART is going to be as competitive as Ryobi. All right, so it's a real hard. You know, what do? You go down to Home Depot, you get the same exact tool. The big difference, guys, is what I want to harp on is the batteries. That's really the main difference between these and the Ryobi. If you don't like the torpedo pack, all right, I'll have to take this off here, but I'll show you. All right, if you don't like this type of battery, right, the L-shaped battery, the torpedo, right here, the torpedo look. If you don't like this type of insertion into your tool and you like the slide-on pack better, I mean, obviously this is a 9 and this is a 4, right? But with the, with the L or the torpedo, your batteries are much. Makita just switched from torpedo to slide packs under 12 volt around 2 years ago. A lot of companies are getting out of this. It just takes up, basically, if you want to put this somewhere in a box, in a bag, you're adding 2 extra inches at least, with this torpedo or L-shaped battery. All right, so that's the main difference, guys, is really what, now obviously the biggest battery with the HART is a 4 amp hour. With Ryobi you can go up to 9. They have a 21700 3 amp hour battery. We don't have that yet with the HART. All right, here's another look. All right, so that's really, if you don't mind the torpedo, you're gonna save much more money. You get a much bigger platform. You're probably gonna have an easier warranty experience just dealing with Home Depot rather than Walmart. Walmart is just crazy with stuff. But looks wise, I'm gonna tell you, I think the HARTs definitely appeal a lot better than the Ryobi. That green color, I know people that will not buy them just for that green color. But that's not really the main issue. All right, so let's make some cuts with this stuff. We'll see how the drill does, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, this is the HART 20 volt 6.5 inch brush circular saw. We didn't talk about the dust attachment or dust nozzle that comes with this. Again, guys, for this price point to even get a dust attachment, it's pretty cool. All right, real simple, guys. You take off your depth lock knob here. All right, just slide it right off. We're not going to use this, but I'll show you how it's done. You got these 2 little grooves in there, and it just slides right in. Might want to put your finger so the bolt doesn't fly out, but it slides right in there like butter. All right, and you get your knob, tighten her back up, and you attach your hose. All right, super simple. I mean, can't be any simpler. All right, but let's make some cuts with it without the dust attachment. Maybe down the road we'll do it with a vacuum hooked up. But guys, I like it, guys. That's all I could say. Super light, nice. Guys, cuts 2x4s like butter. Even with that blade, guys. And pretty straight cuts. Alright, we're going to try some other pieces of wood. Really smooth, guys. Really, really smooth. And really easy to make a nice straight cut. Let's make some bevel cuts. Alright, you see you got this little arrow here. Alright, and that'll point to what degree you want. Alright, very easy. We'll do a 30 degree. We'll tighten her up. Really nice cut, guys. Again, really easy to keep straight. I like it, guys. All right, guys, did the 30 degree like it was nothing, guys. Real nice, easy to use, very easy to keep straight. Let's try a 15 degree. What can I say, guys? Real easy. You know, comparing this to the Porter cable, guys, I don't know, I like it a lot better. And I thought, and I wouldn't really like anything better than that Porter cable. And believe me, the Porter cable is a great circular saw, and it's probably cheaper than this. Last time I saw it was $49.99. But I think this has a lot more. I think it cuts better. Let's put it that way. It cuts quicker, cuts faster, obviously, and I like the feel of it. Again, it's very easy to keep your cuts straight with this. It's just really well balanced on the wood. All right, I mean, even like one hand, you know, quick cut. I mean, and perfectly straight, guys. Let's take a look at some plywood. All right, guys, we got some bowed, wet plywood here, basically. But again, I'll show you how simple this even cuts. You know, probably 1/4 inch. Maybe probably more than that. I don't know. Close to 1/2 inch plywood. I can tell you guys, no doubt about it, this has more power than that Porter cable. I forget what the RPMs was that, you know, I'm trying to compare Amigo to Amigo here, but you can make some really nice cuts with this saw, guys. It don't tell you much on here, guys, unfortunately. But I'll tell you, it's just great saw, guys. I don't know. Even if you're doing light duty jobs, you kind of want a cheap saw. Maybe you don't use the 6.5 that much, and you don't really want to spend a lot of money. Again, I don't know if this is going to come as a kit by itself. You know, to spend $179 and get a drill and a light, that's kind of expensive. I'm going to be honest with you. And actually, at $179, you can get the Milwaukee Gen 2 circular saw, bare tool, but you're not going to get a drill or a light. But I'd like to see a kit with the circular saw, a 4, and a charger. Hopefully they do that. I don't know, but it's just a really nice, easy saw to use, guys. It's actually really, I mean, so easy to keep your line straight with it. I know, like I said, guys, I think this is going to be a very, very popular platform for Walmart. I think it's going to be successful. It's hard to kind of predict, right? We talked about all these different, you know, DeWalt going to FlexVault, right? You know, Milwaukee now coming out with this MX platform, right? You kind of don't know, but this seems like it can't miss, guys. Walmart needs something, right? The Hyper Tough, though some of the stuff ain't bad, they need their own identity, and I think this has probably been under their, you know, in their plans for a long time. They finally pulled the trigger, and I think it's going to work out tremendously for them. Obviously, it's just the beginning. I'm sure bigger batteries are going to come along as the platform grows, but 340 different, you know, different tools, hand tools, power tools, accessories. I think it's just what Walmart needs, and it's coming out at the right time. Christmas, we'll see how it does. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Any comments or questions, let me know.